Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock. The Dukes will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Marshall's offense will go to work first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Back to pass, it's Denson. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Nestles it in at the 35. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So James Madison's offense will go to work for the first time today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's short. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The inside handoff. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Hand off from the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Dukes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Denson. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Dukes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. on the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings, try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And the Dukes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Dukes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Quarterback on the keeper. Keeps it and gets the first down. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. He'll do it himself. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Wake Forest.
The give to the big fullback.
It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Back to throw, it's Denson. Give him an inch. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Duke. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going up top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. This offense starts deep in a hole. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays thrown.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Douglas. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback got it himself.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Punt is in the air. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go with a direct snap. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On 1st down from their own 22. Scanning the field, it's Douglas. Got him downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, Davey, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell, sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice move to keep running. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Scrambling away. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeport Stadium.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking for a man. It's Douglas. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the 2nd half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the 2nd half of this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away.
Shut them down.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that 1st down marker. Off the RPO, complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Off play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to sneak it.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
They'll try the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Use the play fake, now to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Marshall quick to the line. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He wants it all. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. It's our forced to settle for three. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Wake Forest. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's second and long. Dropping back, it's Douglas. Snagged out of the air. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On the move, it's Alexander. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Quick completion on the out route. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Marshall will be forced to punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Motion from the wide receiver. try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
The Dukes will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to throw, it's Denson. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up, because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. He'll keep it himself. On the move at the 30.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Douglas. Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown! set. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Denson. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. On fourth down, looking to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. He's up to 86 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, the ground game. Touchdown, Dukes! And the stomping has commenced. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback adapted. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And some room to work. Quarterback gets past the marker. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Sweet cut there. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
At the 17-yard
The
line.
defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
10. First and goal, Marshall.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. With a deficit like this, unless you just want to get your field goal kicker some work, you might as well go for it and try to get a touchdown. Made a defender miss. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Some tough running there to create a little space and get it out to the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last. We'll take a break. And the Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On his way from around the 50. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.